Got a hand on it. Wolverine faithful wanted a double dribble. Here's a shot by Booth, front of the rim. And that is Pascal who got it back. Tapped it so Bridges was able to hit it. Big time, you're right.
Fatigued either.
Sixth team foul. First on Teskey. Spellman is back on the floor. He gives it. Bridges can elevate. And that one gets the dead bounce.
Side can drive too. Very physical performer.
Thompson. Follow up Bridges for the layup.
Boy, you've got it. And they get the switch again.
Poole. And this kid, Vincenzo, has it and takes off. Bridges.
How many drives?
It's almost like they don't have sets. They have principles, and they play out of those principles on the offensive end.
Bridges, big step, tough shot. Somehow went behind the back, and the Wolverines come up with it. Need to do something now. Poole. That was a great move to the hole, but no control with the shot.
They trying to get him to slow down a little bit.
Bridges.
So much for that.
Is that slow enough? Good. You were talking about Grant with Brunson. Not only the National Player of the Year, the Big East Player of the Year, the Big East Scholar Athlete of the Year, as Bridges has 3 more.
I'm going to be attached to him. I'm not teasing you on that comment either. It just so happened that he cut beautifully.
He really did. Smart right here, Villanova. Get Azubuike in screen and roll.
Back to man, it looks like. A little triangle look they like to run. Empty side and a late ball screen.
Brunson.
Always under control.
Got Vic on him. Gets the pass to the far corner. And Bridges hits another one. San Antonio. What a shot. That almost hit the top of the backboard.
He can finish around that rim. What's interesting with Larry Brown,
of course, used to coach right here in San Antonio. Coached Kansas to a championship in '88.
And a big Jay Wright guy, too, because nice. Look at that.
Wow.
He has eyes.
Assistant job, and he did. Bring it to him. And that was his start in the coaching.
A little home run look here. That is wonderful when you think of it, though.
Wow, how about that?
Texas Tech realizing that they can post up a little bit. They have size across in terms of 3 or 4 of their guards are really 6'5", 6'6", so they're interchangeable in their offense also.
3-point lead for the Red Raiders. Just under 13.5 to play. First half. Back in. Bridges off balance. It's good and a foul. Into a set. Texas Tech opened the day 4 of 7 from the field. They've made 2 of their last 9 from the outside.
And they like the high pick and roll. They do pop quickly, as they just saw with Pascal.
Brunson. No-look feed. A perfect dime to coached. And Moretti, freshman in Lubbock, has adjusted nicely.
You can't get any more energy than the Texas Tech bench right now, Ian. They are just over there cheering their teammates on as best they can.
50-42 Villanova. Bridges sizing up Odiaso. Bridges off balance. Bench shot is good.
And there has to be numbers on the left side. West Virginia really takes advantage of it early.
Trying to get it to Brunson. Carter is there. They're former AAU teammates in the Chicago area. Bridges to the rim. Gets the bounce.
Oh, they're mixing it up. Have a foul. He would have closed in and tried to strip that from Brunson. Brunson knows that he can get away with that move with Carter laying back just a touch.
Villanova in the Sweet 16 for the 6th time under Jay Wright in his 17th year as the head coach.
I think you force the action if you're Brunson right here against them.
Spellman sets the screen. Spellman can shoot it from long range. So can Bridges. He's got it. A 3.
What a start. Pivoting into the chest of the defender, you're pivoting away from him. That gives you automatic distance in terms of being able to get your shot off.
Villanova shooting it at 73%. West Virginia's at 50% from the field. Bridges, open look. Wow. Gets it to go. Feathery touch. Harris right back to him. Can't get that to drop. And a long rebound to Brunson. Brunson moving ahead, spins. Bridges sets the feet. Step back 3.
Nice little by Brunson.
Here we go, starting the second half. For the right to go to the Sweet 16, Brunson is in. Booth and Bridges. Pascal. And down low, Spellman. That's the Nova foul to start the second half. Bridges on top. And he drives right into Herbert Jones.
Moment for Alabama on the offensive end. One guy dribbling, everybody else standing around watching.
They go inside the key from Petty. Knocked away by Brunson. Ahead again to Booth. 2-on-1. Hold on. Bridges. Timeout Alabama.
Trying to find some chemistry out here if you're Avery Johnson. Lid on the basket down here for Alabama.
Booth. DiVincenzo. Bridges. 3.
What a start to this second half.
But they actually staged a comeback. Nearly won that game.
Dana?
Guys, Avery Johnson was telling his team the Nova defense is not that good, that it's actually them making it look better because Alabama's standing around on offense, obviously working differently on that last possession.
Oh, Bridges has 13 this half. Outside they go. Avery Johnson 3. Booth the rebound. Villanova with a 3-on-2. Booth will try to work his way through. No, not again. Bridges, no! Yes!
Couple of possessions.
We got so many shooters on the edges.
Bridges from 2.
Heat check.
Saved by Pascal. Booth, Bridges, again!
Tough losses, as well as, you know, what does the other teammates think of you? Because obviously you're going home and sleeping in the same house as the coach, who's laying out discipline.
Happens a lot. Bridges 3.
My goodness.
They make 10 threes a game.
Phillips. He's a big presence down low. Rebound by Bridges. Booth the other way. Bridges 3.
There it is. That's 2 already. He's at the average 10.
Saved. And the other way they go. And finish off by Bridges. To the right side it goes. Hicks. And that is a 3. Launched and missed. Fields could not get it. DiVincenzo the other way. Nice pass. Pass. Finished off his 10th.
It's been a nice 5-minute run here by Radford. They easy could have gone south, and
Good point.
but Mike Jones and this team plays hard. They play together.
And over the last few possessions, you've seen the kind of defense that they're noted for.
Yeah.
Spinner by Bridges.
But, I mean, what can you do against that?
Good.
And Radford defense can get them in the ball game. I'm not quite sure Radford offense can overtake Villanova.
Spellman with the board.
And the problem is when you get out and get on those three-point shooters, this is exactly what happens. The pump fake and away they go.
Outside Bridges. That is a 3.
Picks it up. Great defense. Back door. Lindsey knocked away Spellman. Scooped up Booth. Great pass to Bridges on the wing. Bridges down the lane. Yeah! And the foul.
Out with that physicality you talked about.
And it all starts on defense for Providence. They want to take you in the Chateau deep.
And they do because they're long, they're athletic, they can switch multiple positions. Even when they go small, their length makes up for the lack of probably height.
Bridges, 15-footer off the bounce and good. And Pascal comes up with the board. Pascal almost turned it over. Booth scooping that basketball up. Pick and roll. Bridges forces his way down the lane, leans in, and it goes. With an NBA scout today, he said Bridges is definitely a top 20 pick. They don't know if he can fill out enough, but he's changing people's minds. Final team, he came home and he said, I don't think that I'm going to get another opportunity. He said to his son, look, do you really want to play this game? Because if you do, I'm going to teach you how to play it in a way that you may not have to go through what I went through in terms of being a journeyman in the league. Down the lane, and Bridges go deep in the corner, trying to create, crosses over, lets it fly. Cartwright has it taken away by Bridges, who lays it in. Turner leads in. Strong. Loose. Pascal again is 11th rebound. Bridges, the dagger. Bang!
seem to be right there to take it away.
Bridges has been quiet. He loves to go right. Pulls up for three. Switch, guarded by Lindsay. Tries to shake him. Takes him down low. Pivots. Short. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Shot clock doesn't reset. It's at 9. Brunson. Poked away. Bridges. Desperation. Oh! Baldwin scored a career high 32. And Tyler Wideman, the senior, with the game winner. Wideman, Spellman in the circle, and the tap controlled by Villanova. Mikal Bridges, first shot of the game, and he's not messing around. Phil Booth, who's battled numerous injuries during his career. Last year, a knee injury. This season, a hand injury. But he's coming off one of his best games. Had 15 points since returning. Bridges driving to the basket. Pascal down the lane, the kick. Bridges, step back, and good. Big time. DiVincenzo guarding. Pulls up, short. DiVincenzo has his ball knocked away to Bridges for 3. Score for this team. Second in the Big East in scoring behind Shamori Pons of St. John's. Bridges down the lane. Oh, beautifully. Turns, leads. DiVincenzo, good defense and the rebound. Diagonal pass. Mikal Bridges in the corner. Lets it fly. Good. To 40. It's fun to watch a team like Villanova. How they get into their stuff on both ends of the floor. Everybody gets touches. Pascal. Now Spellman down the lane. The kick in the corner. Wide open. Again. Mikal Bridges. 90 at Wells Fargo and 85-82 in Milwaukee.
That's Howard right now. Okay, goes.
How has this Villanova team changed with Booth coming back into the starting lineup and DiVincenzo now coming off the bench?
Well, the big thing, Justice, they've gotten deeper, no question. They really do move the basketball as well. What a kick by the big fella Spellman, who, you know, amazing. An open look there. We had an open look here last night. Nice extension. Automatic switching.
Takes Pascal off the dribble, gets to the hole. Pascal with the block. Great recovery by Pascal. Inside, Spell. And Bridges.
Good. And the foul.
And the foul.
The closeout.
20 to go in the first half. 28-26. Nova. Bridges.
He can go. I cannot help.
Spellman looking for some touches down there.
There's a disadvantage. Look at this.
And one.
He knew just had to get the. They read who's guarding them. They exploit that big guy.
Howard and Rousey have scored the last 24 for Marquette. Bridges, he's been dominant again.
The timeout, putting them together is the key.
Howard with 21.
This kind of a game is why Jay Wright doesn't go to the dry cleaner.
Top of the key, Bridges. That's why he doesn't go to the dry cleaner. We have seen Coach some dunks in this tournament.
We have. There's not enough inside influence for Marquette.
Bridges, he is in.
A team has morphed into a pretty team, meaning they just do everything so well. The ball fakes, the one dribble pull-ups, the making the extra pass, and he says he doesn't really care for that pretty basketball. He wants it to be a little bit uglier, so it was a good win for them.
Bridges gets hacked and scores. 2 fouls on Jamarco Pickett. And here's Bridges with a man right in his face. Face at DePaul, that win. It was a grind-about win, too. DePaul actually had a chance to tie it with the last possession, but Xavier winning their first regular season title in the Big East. Tremendous accomplishment. Bridges goes to the hole. We're going to be anxiously watching that game. That starts at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Butler at Seton Hall. Bridges hits again. He is really down the floor, and DiVincenzo flying to the basket. Now a steal. Bridges again. Look out! They could have a rematch if they should win. They beat St. John's. They could have a rematch with Villanova. But there's a lot to play for today. You could put some stakes in the ground. Yeah. Bridges go as soon as we get a break. Could be turned into a 2. That's clearly a 3. Bridges too strong. Pascal able to secure it. Bridges again from the corner. That's his spot. He's having a big game offensively. Dickerson has it swatted. Another block for Villanova. It's their biggest lead. They're trying to stretch it to 21, maybe 22. How about it?
7 of 16 shooting in his last game against St. John's. A win for the Pirates.
You see a lot of different looks now. You're starting man as well. Little pin down series.
Pascal, back door. Oh, yeah. Bridges right up. How does that change Villanova?
Well, DiVincenzo then becomes the sort of fake starter. But Booth, I think, will play better, a little more relaxed. The rust is off a little bit.
Bridges deep. And it's
up there the other day, had ice on it. And I was told he's never been hurt, which is another thing. How do you handle it? You're not used to those circumstances.
Bridges on the pick and roll. Turns the corner. Gets down the lane. Off the glass. High and in.
Goes at the
Mamu Kalishvili.
We can stroke the deep one.
From the country of Georgia. Zaza Pachulia, NBA player from Georgia.
Played with the Hawks for a while. Big slow
back door. Bridges.
Okay. On a little bit.
Try to draw some contact.
Sometimes you get a little more confidence. You see a couple go in.
So Brunson, Booth, Spellman, Pascal on the court, and there.
Team to make a mistake.
Spellman with 10 rebounds. Old school Big East basketball right here, folks. Neither of these teams giving up anything.
Bridges with the drive.
To the hole, reverse layup.
You can see it come.
Kalishvili. They swing it, 4 to shoot. Baseline, Brunson has to fire.
Look at this hustle by Bridges.
And Spellman somehow holds on as Bridges gobbled it up, takes the J and hits.
Big time.
Jalen Brunson with the last 6 for Villanova.
Nice deflection to length.
And Bridges with the steal to the hole. And good.
Oh.
Sets up the press for Seton Hall.
2-2-1. You go over the top and turn. After they have so many handlers here. It is tough to press. They give him an open look.
Baseline Bridges.
Again.
Count it, and a foul. Foster got him in the first half.
Well, he reminds me a lot of a guy that I played with, had an excellent NBA career, which is, his name is Aaron McKee.
Oh, big time, yeah.
I mean, just does everything. I think he's more athletic than Aaron was, but the same kind of makeup can beat you in so many different ways.
Bridges.
Campus everywhere else is
downtown
buildings. The bigger places. St. John's has it on campus, Georgetown, but their big venues are off campus. And what a crowd, man.
Bridges, yes, and one. The only difference, they may be better from an offensive standpoint, minus that factor.
Well, they are. It's a trade-off in that aspect in regards to the defensive end of the court, but they do a collectively good job.
Booth. Bridges. Count it. That's a 3.
Of course you do, Timmy B.
I've got him in Philadelphia, too.
Okay, well, I'm going to be selfish.
Lord, his footwork has continued to improve. The graduate senior comes in and he does an excellent job just bringing in some experience, but also his ability to really produce on the offensive end, both facing up and with his back to the basket.
Great career at Northern Illinois. There's the drive. Air ball.
There is Strus. His follow, no. 3-on-1 for Nova.
To elevate, to rise with his release.
That's 12. Here's a 3. That's from deep. NBA 3 by Grandstaff. Bridges from the corner. Got it.
Still can knock it down. Shoots with confidence. Stepped into that one.
And another steal. Bridges lays it up and in.
For Cyrus, who spent a lot of time on the bench because of foul trouble in that first half. Despite missing that free throw, good to see the ball go through the hoop.
First free throw of the night to DePaul. DiVincenzo. The kick out. Wide open 3 for Bridges. 12-12 left in this one.
12-12, 24-point deficit for DePaul. But remember, the Blue Demons are still trying to improve themselves. If they later on is through individually, you got to try in order to try and make it into the tournament.
Our bracket expert, Howie Schwab, right now has 6 biggest teams in NCAA tournament if it began tomorrow. Back to the zone for the Blue Demons. Open 3, Brunt for Bridges.
There's only one person that works to his benefit, and that's JP Mathura, because that's how he played. And so far, he's been the victor in that battle of who's most excited.
Mikal Bridges, who just keeps getting better.
That Spellman was going to not only run the floor, but be able to identify that pass.
A backdoor line for Bridges, who is able to put it in.
The contact. I know Chris Mack is getting upset with him, and a closer call than you would think, but it looked as though he was trying to set a pick and didn't get out of the way.
Mikal Bridges a 3, and he rings it in. Could have a lot of free throws in this first half. 8:40 to go. Both teams into the bonus. Bridges for 3. With a hand in the face, knocks it.
Field and 38% from beyond the arc, and Booth's length and quickness out in front of that defense had a lot to do with their success.
Bridges tries another 3 and hits another 3. Xavier down 12.
Down 12, and Villanova playing with extraordinary confidence right now.
Bridges out of his mind. Had a chance at the board. Quick reel it in. Quentin Gooden leaves the runner short. Here's Bridges attacking off the feet from DiVincenzo. Early going in the second half. Bridges scoops it around Makir.
Such a big game for Xavier, and as we mentioned at the beginning of the telecast, Xavier 16-0 at home, riding a 9-game win streak. If they're going to dethrone the perennial champs, this is the best time for them to do it.
The 2013 season, last time they failed to win a conference title. Also the last time they lost back.
Effortlessly from beyond the arc.
O'Mara against Spellman, playing with the 3 fouls and doing a heck of a job despite it.
Held his ground.
DiVincenzo 1 on 3. Gets stripped by Blewett. Fortuitously, Spellman finds it. Bridges with the up fake. And the jumper that goes.
All about control and pace. That's what Brunson does.
Providence started 5 of 7. Since then, they're 2 for 12. Villanova defense tightening up now. Bridges, 16-footer, pure.
How about that?
Lindsay hands it off. The lob. Diallo knocked away. Gillespie, great job.
Look at run out.
Bridges, 2-hand flush.
That's all.
Up the scoring with Cartwright on the bench. Bullock with 4. 43-36. Providence trying to take Nova into deep water.
Spellman with Lindsay. He should go inside.
Gillespie almost traveled, poked away. Gillespie knocked away. He hits the deck. Bodies flying. Bridges a three. Big time. 49-39. 10-point lead. Largest of the game for Providence. Against the number 3 team in America. Backdoor Bridges.
Now they're going to look for
right.
The mismatch they want, maybe, but I don't know.
He got Spellman in the air, couldn't finish. Spellman with a rebound.
Pretty clever.
His 7th. Bridges.
Wow.
Starting to warm.
Little change. Each time they've changed, it's caused some problems for Providence.
Even Chinzo driving. Taken away. Bridges, and he'll bank it down.
So now it's a 3-ball because the defense was spread out, not matched up. Keelan Mark able to take advantage of it in the corner.
Here's Bridges posting up on Mark. Roughing, grinding, in the paint. Left hand up and in. There's a...
Make some separation.
Bridges elevates and gets the roll.
He developed them over time, too, as well, Gus.
Kyle Lowry and a steal. Here comes Bridges. Watch out. Certainly came to play today. Long pass. Bridges again.
Yeah. Pons, step back, 3. And Cosby Roundtree fights off Owens for the rebound. Bridges for 3. Yes. 7 points or fewer. Hasn't been too many times when you've looked and said St. John's got blown out. You think of the Butler game, okay, but for the most part, this team has hung around as Bridges.
You see Chris Mullen didn't play Yahweh at all in the first. This kid's played great.
Bridges, the foul. Fly on the air over the weekend.
I did.
So you can maybe sing and we can have a, nice little show here on CBS Sports Network. Owens gets 1 at the line, 51-46. Brunson exploding to the baseline. Look at the ball movement by Villanova, but good defense by St. John's.
They are recovering so well.
That's a goaltend called on Tariq Owens, who's got 7 points and 7 rebounds for St. John's tonight. Bridges finding space.
We're level at 15. Backdoor, Bridges, nice catch. Oh! Woo! The 1-point lead.
How about the passing? The passing by Seton Hall right now is on point, on time, on target. All you have to do is catch and finish.
Delgado getting his opportunity to go at 2 freshmen, whether it be Cosby Roundtree or Spellman. Here's Bridges guarded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has 3 fouls, leans in on it, goes right through. Vincenzo to Pascal, steps into a 3. And Bridges is there for the foul. 10. What a game for Spellman. 9 rebounds to go along with 18 points. He's done it in a multitude of ways. DiVincenzo, baseline, Bridges, and Spellman, another rebound. Pascal, the kick, DiVincenzo. And it's banked in. Looks like Bridges got a hand.
Look at Jalen Brunson, slowing it down. They're not in the rush offensively.
Seton Hall wanted to take Villanova into deep waters. The number 1 team in the nation can take a punch and fight back.
Length and elevate.
Spellman an extra pass. It sets up DiVincenzo. Nice. Pascal goes up to get it.
Plays big. Nice ball fake.
Frees him up. He kicks to the corner. Bridges takes advantage.
That's his basic pass.
Ronnie Harrell Jr.
Catch and shoot. It's amazing, isn't it? I just get a kick out of it. They have such confidence, both teams, in their stroke. Here's that zone. A little 2-3 look. Concern for Greg McDermott was rebounding. They want to keep these guys out of the lane, take away those open deep threes.
Bridges fills up the middle of the zone. That's one of the ways to beat it. Ryan Epperson.
Well, that looks familiar. Patton, right, the year before. Cromwell this year. They learn quickly out there in Omaha.
That was one of the big questions coming into the year. How would they replace him? And they did with Cromwell before his injury.
Now, the one consistency is the guy on the bench.
Bridges buries it. Doubled in the corner. Spins to the block. Off the front of the rim.
Always looking. Oh, nice extra look.
Beautiful stuff. And Bridges caps it off.
All three triples on the top of the key. Look at this kid. I love the way he attacks, but he's got to finish.
Went to the left hand, trying to protect, but Pascal fought through it.
Is that a fake handoff? Once he does so well. They do manage the clock, even though they score a lot of points. He takes a little breather here. They're comfortable late. I think with a guy like this, you can go to the hole. How about that?
They count it for Bridges. Off for the design and the inbound play. It's Bridges for three.
It's a rebound. Oh, he discarded. He got away with it.
Harrell hands it up there, and there's a rebound for Pascal.
He just goes and seizes the opportunity. Such an aggressive kid. The denial here.
Bridges, baseline on Thomas.
He's a low guy. He is tough, guys. And the only game that they got after me was the Giant game. So I always like to enjoy the Eagles during my days in the South.
Only a couple years
Sonny
back.
Jurgensen, Mikal, Pete Redstaff, the Blade Burrows. It's a great team. I think 6 they won the championship. Too easy.
Bridges, who do you have?
Other way. Villanova 4 for 7 from behind the arc. There's a block. Great block by Bridges. And now Bridges will pull and pop. Yes. Howard 6. Under 6 minutes to go. And this crowd trying to help out their Golden Eagles. Brunson back on the floor. Has 11 points. Here's Bridges on the take and lays it in.
Outstanding fundamental pass by Hauser. The bounce pass. And once again, Adam cut into the spot. We've seen him do that on a number of occasions.
Gillespie running the point, the freshman. Pascal. Got to respect his three-point shooting. Froling staying right with him. Gillespie gets himself in trouble. Now Bridges for three. Yes, sir. Playing with 4 fouls. Step back three. Short. Bridges the rebound.
Much better job, as I mentioned, of staying on your feet, using your length to challenge Howard and to a certain extent Rousey. When they get you off your feet and off balance, your game meet.
Howard having a tough shooting run now on the floor. He's 0 for his last 7. Got off to a good start, made a couple of threes in the first half. Here's Bridges, rises up high over Howard.
Game. Isaiah Jackson drives. Can't get it. Brunson. Ahedzie. Drops it off to Pascal. Kick out to Bridges. And here comes Villanova. And after 8 minutes of being on the bench, Kyron Cartwright is checked back in for Providence.
Yeah, Cooley gonna gamble a little bit, recognizing that his offense has gone south. They need an injection of energy and intelligence.
Bridges, the ball fake, the drive, left hand. 9 minutes left in this game.
Both teams utilizing some size and length against the opponent's point guard. Mikal Bridges has been guarding Cartwright, and you saw Jackson guarding Brunson. Both size advantage and length advantage.
5 on the shot clock. Brunson, Bridges, wide open three from the corner. Got it. That's going to be a shootout.
Rematch. Yeah, it will be. I mean, the last time these two teams played, I was a witness here.
Oh, boy. Providence falls asleep.
Bridges, extended possession for Villanova. Bridges a three. Look at this. Long rebound, tracked down by Spellman. Ricochet off the pinball action. And Pascal's got it. Bridges on it. Attack. Oh! Back in. Mikal hasn't played a huge role here offensively. He's got 4 points. 1 made 3 and a free throw.
A little bit of a 1-3-1 look now to take away that post pass. End up with now they get back into a more of a 2-3.
Booth and Brunson having a catch. 10 to shoot.
Once again, the middle is open.
Bridges catch and shoot.
Look at that.
Yes, on a 3.
How about his stroke? Good job. You can just see that Tavern League discard. I know you weren't raised in those environments, but some of us are a little more sophisticated. Have been.
Is that a double meaning for Tavern for you?
Well, you know, the older guys, when you can't jump and run anymore, you just push people out of the way.
Bridges a 3.
Boy,
Knocks.
Play a nice little slip here.
Yep.
You see how unselfish they are?
And the kick out to Brunson.
And inside, Mikal.
Joshua Langford, those kids are really talented, and don't count them out. A couple of missteps of late, but Michigan looked pretty impressive as well in their win against Garland.
Mr. Beeline. Back to Bridges. Strokes the 3.
No play involved for Georgetown.
And it's Nova with possession here in the second half.
Nice little brush screen there. Yo-yo. Busy.
Work it all the way around.
I was just thinking the same thing. Side to side, make you work. Boom. Wow.
Kill.
Little guys have a little foot speed on you.
Derrickson.
How about that block by Pascal?
They just exposed it, though.
DiVincenzo, Euro step, kick out the Bridges. And he knocks down the jumper. It's a...
The toughness of these kids and the way they do bounce back if they have some adversity.
There it is. Another steal. Bridges, the pull-up.
That is tough to go. You never know.
He was the Big East Freshman of the Week last week. Bridges, wide open 3. Got it again.
Brunson, obviously a little bit too small regard to 6'7" Yahweh.
Nova missed 8 of their first 10 3-pointers. They've knocked down their previous 3, however. Booth looking underneath. Spellman. Nice. Bridges waits patiently and puts it in. St. John's chipped into that 10-point lead at one point. Bridges, 3, drains it.
Down on somebody's foot and twisted that ankle.
And Brunson's hands. Front court Pascal. Bridges tested the leg. It looks all right. Bridges, one step forward and hit.
Big time. As they are now.
Good size for point guard, 6'3".
He and Marshall are going to be good players.
Bridges.
Late. Take advantage. Pound it in there.
Guard's got to get it to him. Here's Brunson. Brunson, Pascal, Bridges, Booth, and Spellman. Bridges.
How about that little fade? Like he was doing a lousy job when he got off the phone. Much like Judd Heathcote and Tom Izzo, you know, they're tough love, kind of, but proud, extremely proud of him.
DiVincenzo driving hard. Kicks, Bridges. Bridges curling. Oh, and he jams it with 2.
Went bonkers in the second half. In overtime. DiVincenzo, air ball. Bridges, the foul. To Mikal Bridges. Back to Brunson. Spellman clears the board. Bridges knocks down the 3.
And better they were down the stretch as opposed to the game they played against Marquette, which they pretty much gave that game away.
Right now, Kevin Willard's Seton Hall Pirates, the top dog, and leading scorer in the Big East.
He's come up a couple of times after hitting the deck hard.
Turnover. Nice. Good look. DiVincenzo to Bridges, and he finishes. Tight.
That's why 2 out of the 3 Had to ask the other one as far as the officials are concerned.
Bridges. .2:30 left in this one. Bridges turns. Got it. And one. He'll go to the line.
So a 2-point lead.
A lot of guys who can be nice back cut, right? Oh, just gorgeous look. Forget the finish. Helping Society, of course, they've had their heartaches here. Joel Cornette, you mentioned Andrew Smith, Emerson Kemp in the fourth, one of the coaches, his young son. Just unbelievable what they have been through. Nice little post up out of the timeout.
Yeah, Bridge.
This is where Villanova has poise. Not in a hurry. See if they get a good one, and they sure do. How about that?
Yeah, Bridges with the
zone now.
First time today, this 3-2.
Sort of take away the penetration. Use some clock as well.
Bridges from beyond the arc, it's good. He's been cool in the
Butler. Oh, got away with one.
Here's Booth and an alley-oop to Bridges.
Ballard.
Well, boy, do they need a big shot, and they get one from the senior, Keelan Martin.
Making plays, and he did. Nice pump.
Here's Bridges with the finger roll. He is so...
Things they can do together for Villanova right now.
Bridges catching fires. That's good.
That didn't take much. Used a bump at the...
Saved in the corner by Jalen Brunson. Pascal. He hasn't made his 3 in 7 games, but the putback. A good pass. Flying in, no foul called. Moritz. And a lot of physical play in the interior, and it's all going away. Bridges steps into the lane. And
in the Mid-American Conference, he's a good player.
14 points a game, 4th in the MAC last year at 8.5 rebounds per game.
And when they score, Villanova obviously can't fast break.
Brunson, bounce pass to Pascal. They kick it out. It's a wide open Bridges for 3. Eli Kane got it off before the buzzer. And you said that DePaul had to have a very good 2-3 minutes to start. It's gone the other direction.
Samuel Spellman and Crosby Roundtree playing at a higher level. He said with it being early in the year, it's a perfect test for those guys. He's looking to keep his veteran bodies fresh by playing some of his younger guys.
And you know what? It's a lot easier, Jenny, to get those guys to play good when they're out there with 4 veterans like they are. They don't have, all they have to do is be a part of it.
The year for Jalen Brunson. He does it all. Is it flashy enough to win Player of the Year?
Oh, I don't know if it's a matter of flashy. I think it's a matter of, you got Trae Young out there who leads the country in a player. Interesting team in the game.
DiVincenzo out to Booth, extra pass to Bridges. Drives the lane and lays it in. That's a 3-on-1. No, Bridges the follow.
Sweet, and we tip it up, and it's Spellman and the Wildcats who control the tip. That's Mikal Bridges with the rock. And he turns and scores the first 2.
And they're going to go the guy that Jay Wright is most concerned with, can hurt you off the bounce or off the catch. You have to keep all eyes on him early.
Foreman from Queens, he averages 23. He has scored 85 points over the last 3 games for the Pride.
Defensively, Hofstra opening and man-to-man. Very concerned with Villanova's dribble penetration and their drive and kick offense for 3s.
Here's Bridges. Lays it in.
Well, but the dribble penetration and the 3s have not really got them going yet. So, interesting pace so far early.
Here's Pascal. Thought about the 3. Bridges knocks it down. So smooth.
Samuels, they really need one of those guys to step up and be a 7th guy in their rotation.
Bridges, that was too easy.
Done a pretty good job of finishing around the rim.
Hofstra with the advantage when you talk about points in the paint. 10 more than Nova here tonight. Here's Bridges for three. Got it. The skip pass doubles his season average. 1 of 2 for the Pride. Here's Bridges from distance.
But now, in talking to a couple NBA guys before the game, he's learned to go on the block and is going to up his stock as he moves forward.
A lot of scouts here tonight. A lot of scouts to watch this game as Villanova has
bucket, stop, and a bucket, and you're right back in this thing. Easy to say right here, but hard to do. But you've got to get a stop here. 2 stops in the last minute and a half.
How do you do that against this offense?
Keep the man in front of you, and you make him hit a tough shot. They didn't keep the man in front, and he hit it easy.
It's an impressive kid, Dan.
As impressive as you're going to find. I mean, again, this is not, with all due respect to McNeese, this is not McNeese. This is Villanova against Temple. And they have
you in the traffic down there. Cut a little bit, make it easier for the delivery.
Backdoor cut. Bridges lays it in.
Well timed, too. That was just a fabulous bounce pass.
The drop.
And that tempo's going to pick up just a touch.
Here's Brunson. He'll pull. Give it up to Jackson.
It's a little bit of a half weave that they like to run. They like to look for a little bit of a slip cut to the basket. Well, they had one with Booth.
Bridges lays it in.
Nice skip pass.
Booth in the corner. Bridges. The foul.
V.org/donate. Whatever you can do goes directly to cancer research.
What a program Jay Wright has built at Villanova.
Perkins the drive. And Larson couldn't follow.
A great defense by Villanova.
DiVincenzo kicks it back out. And a 3 will go for Bridges. A pretty good look for the Zags that it won't stay down this time for Tilly.
Well, right now, this should be a lot worse for Gonzaga. If Gonzaga can hit a couple shots, get a couple stops, this game looks totally different.
But another 3.
Are not going to go an entire game without getting their offense going, as good as Villanova can be defensively. So Villanova has to be tough and run good offense. They have to continue to get scores. I was going to say scores and stops, but scores.
Brunson. Bridges. Yes. Brunson driving on Larson. Threads the needle inside to Bridges.
He's the real deal, and he's just a junior. There's more time for him in this game.
You hear people say things like he's the consummate college point guard, which is a compliment, but it also makes it sound like maybe he's lacking some things for the next level. There's Brunson.
Play the pass, which would have gone to Jakob Larson, or do you play the shot? And that was a beautiful look away and finish by Josh Perkins.
Perkins into double figures now with 10. Bridges rises up for a 3 and hits it.
Are you kidding me?
And as you've said, for UCF, you don't feel any of their games counted.
None of their games counted. UCF is 12-0, and they have 0 chance to.
Point guard in the country.
Oliva lost it. Phil Booth gives it up. Bridges lays it in. And Villanova. Nick Robinson, short.
Here we go. Shot fake. Coach Knight would love this, wouldn't he?
Bridges knocks down it.
Villanova, you just can't stop these guys when they're on this kind of run.
Bridges knocks down a 3.
That's the way this team is. Extremely balanced.
Pulling the string was Longcraig. Bridges. Another 3 for Villanova.
Coaching Cheney State.
That 3 won't go for the freshman. As Taylor Funk, rare miss when he's left wide open.
Brunson with a shot fake. Kicks it to the corner. Ball movement to Bridges. Wow. They just... That's off the mark. Pascal comes up short, but the back tap and the lob. DiVincenzo.
Back to D. Breakers started this game. They were 3 of 4 at the beginning of the game from the field. Since then, just 7 of 18. Here's Bridges. How about that move?
And to the basket. He has it in that right hand. Probably going to pull up. When he gets in that left hand with the head of speed, it's straight to the rim.
Bridges drives. You came up that board. How about the hustle there by Pascal? Here comes Bridges.
You'd love to see more of that. Maybe a high pick and roll. You bring a Mikal Bridges, who's really the biggest guy on the floor right now, away from the basket.
You ask for Bridges, you get Bridges. Rothschild threw it away. Showtime. Bridges.
In the foreground, may have gotten banged on the eye or the bridge of the nose. He's holding it.
You know, Ben told me he's got to make some shots for him, but he said he gives us such a physical, tenacious toughness.
Maury Spellman, who was a redshirt academic last year, didn't play. Big body, hasn't yet got on track. Neither is Phil Booth, but this guy has. Mikal Bridges has been outstanding. He lays it up with the left.
Playing for Kentucky. Jay said when he saw Mr. Calipari come to the city of Philadelphia, he said, I'm going in a different direction.
I'm going in a different direction.
John is such a recruiting machine.
Give Dante Vincenzo all the
championships. Guess what? MVP? Mr. Gillespie was MVP. His team won it. Bishop Ward.
Saw a quick shot of Jalen Brunson on the baseline as Bridges buries that.
Game. He can make the three.
4 times this year, McLeod has gone over 10 points. He did it 4 times all of last year, so they're looking for him a little more offense. Brunson trying to do his own work. That ball was deflected, so they're getting hands on some balls as Bridges goes one-on-one and lays it up and lays it in.
What happened? We're lucky. Once we got one, they all fell in place.
Yeah, 3 brothers, and 2 of them already 1,000-point scorers. How about Mikal already this season?
They're a much better team than they were last year. A lot of experience coming back.
Bridges has the ball with Carlson on him on the baseline. He likes this matchup, and he goes hard to the hole, and it's an easy bucket for...
Nervous. Hank, 96 years old, the grandfather. He's the grandfather of Ben Jacobson. He said, say hello to my granddaddy. I'm saying hello, man. He's in my league. We will stick together.
He's not in your league. 96-year-old Hank Labor, who's 7 of 21 in the second half.
Tell you one thing, when you got leadership and good point guard play, that's where it all starts. Having an orchestra leader. What a career this kid's going to have. He's only a sophomore. Dante DiVincenzo is going to be a special Villanova player.
Yeah, no impact seniors on this Villanova team right now. They double team Brunson in the corner. How about that pass? Bridges. Look out. That may do it.
I don't care where you lead the nation, man. That's doing a job. Yeah. You can score like that.
Brunson squares up. 3 is just short. Offensive rebound, Villanova. Baseline pass. Bridges gets it to go, and a foul.
Nice play on the interior by Bridges.
Bowden, who launched a 3.
Well, Bowden plays a 2 slot. They look for him to make some threes.
Bridges, how quick was that release? And it goes down.
He feels it. You can see it about.
Keep an eye on the shoulder of Schofield, and Jordan Bone rolled an ankle yesterday. Keep an eye on him. He's now on the bench.
You know, Carl, they're making Williams spin and go away with a tough shot on that baseline. And trying to keep him from going to the basket.
Williams got a lot of easy baskets against Purdue in the second half yesterday. All 22 of his points came in the second half. Bridges with the hard take, the basket, and a blocking foul. 3-point play potential.
Tell you one thing.
Last year got a lot of run as a freshman. This year they're a lot deeper, but he played and started 28 games as a freshman to Jordan Bowden.
Yeah, he, Bone and company, got a lot of players down. Bone super quick.
Mikal Bridges back in the game, so far the leading scorer for Villanova. This is Gillespie. And Cullen got his man open. That's who you want taking that three. Mikal Bridges with a dunk. Brunson's got 11. Lead is down to 8 quickly. That's not a great shot. Very quick. Jordan Bowen, another chance for Nova.
Got to get a few more touches. Got to get people involved.
Brunson thinks about it. Finds a man in the corner for 3. Bridges. Count it. And a 6-0 run out of the gate. And some of the senior leadership. And that was one of the things Jay Wright said about his team coming in. When he looked at Purdue, he said, it feels like Purdue's the older team and we're still young. Here they push it. Bridges all the way to the hole. What a start to the second half.
I'll be down there early December when Kansas plays Syracuse.
Bridges the steal. Flush.
Up in the wall.
They'll push it with Booth. He's got Bridges with him. That ball deflected, but it's Mikal Bridges who. Colin Gillespie had it in the corner. DiVincenzo launches a 3. That's in and out. And good hustle there for Villanova. They come away with it. That's Mikal Bridges.
I think Bridges is going to have a great year, Carl. I think he's going to be one of the premier players in the Big East. What a conference that has been. Creighton certainly has improved big time.
Really good. Good player, too.
Had that big win over UCLA.
Three-pointer, good.
Jay Wright, Tony Bennett, very similar.
See that?
Well-liked, well-respected, knowledgeable, teachers, polished, good-looking. Everything I'm not.
Wears a suit well.
Everything I'm not.
How about Western Kentucky? Biggest lead of the night. 5 different guys have scored. It's 20-14. And there you go. Bottom of the basket there. Those one and dones. Although Wright has said, I'll take one if I can get one. But you have experience. That's what you have guys that are here 3 and 4 years.
Wow.
And how about my
guy? But he can come back from that. He can come back from it. We wish him really the best for a speedy recovery.
And I misspoke. I said Justin Wilson. It was Dwayne Wilson. The baseball thing got in the way. It's, of course, Justin Wilson, the reliever. It was Dwayne Wilson who played last night.
Over to blow it open. But these kids here are not intimidated. They keep battling, and they don't allow that spurt to happen.
Try to isolate Cosby and Roundtree. Now he gets it to Bridges, and he gets it to go.
Good shot. You know, everybody talks about Jenkins with that shot. It was certainly obviously one of the greatest. But Archie Diacono did a phenomenal job utilizing the clock, perfectly managing it.
Bridges hard to the hole.
Big
unstoppable.
Game, and we are underway, and Villanova will attack first.
Well, it's a Nova home game, but you mentioned it before, Dave. It has that neutral court, NCAA tournament arena, first-round type feel.
Carolina with the buzzer beater jumper, Chris Jenkins, back in April 2016. Wailing inside, gets what he wants. Bonus Lithuania, number 33 in the game for the Leopards. Beat the press, beat it easily. Jump shot, good by Nick.
Jay Wright knows this. Fran's going to throw lots of different looks at you.
Vincent, he likes to coach every possession he's going to have to against these guys. Colin Gillespie in the game for Villanova, number 2.
Seen a couple different looks in the full court and the half court already.
Genzo sets up Bridges. He felt that one. He started backing up. Haskell the other way. Ball movement's been outstanding. Bridges, deep 3. Friendly roll. This is not. No trapping, knocked away.
Another deflection.
Boy, good gather and a great finish. Villanova, Demir Cosby Roundtree. Philadelphia's new McGrady High School. Number 21.
Look out.
Indeed. Those of you of a certain age, you can't forget that 69-70 Nova club. Howard Porter, Chris Ford, Fran O'Hanlon, Sam Sims, Hank Simentowski, Clarence Smith. What a crew. They went 22-7.
Nice.
There's a big man outside again.
A little hockey shuffle coming, Dave.
Yes, indeed. They look at the starters. Junior, redshirt freshman, junior, redshirt junior, redshirt junior for Villanova. Experience.
Villanova controls the tip and quickly is Bridges, and he lays it up and in. Kicks it out. Haskell for 3. Too strong, and there's Spellman again.
Great ball movement. A wide open shot for Bridges, and he knocks it down. Cuts the deficit down to 5. Bridges, who's the defensive stopper on this team, one of them being hounded at the other end. Bridges again for 3, and he's 2 for 2.
Yeah, in your face because of the signage.
Long pass, touchdown for Bridges. He throws it down. A minute left in this first half. 5th-ranked Villanova looking to open the season 2-0 after an opening win over Columbia, in control. Pascal gives it up, and they find the wide open Bridges, and it's been too easy. Guys in, guys out very quickly. Give him a breather. Nobody's laboring on this team. Bridges, quick shot, and good from 3.
You know, there really was no evidence there that it wasn't. You could make the argument that it could go either way.
Here's the steal by Booth, and ahead.
That move, but again, where's the weak side help? You know, there's a lot of one-on-one defense for Villanova, but the breakdowns have come when guys have gotten beaten off the dribble.
Working inside, Bridges. No way you're going to stop that.
They have so much. We know we can knock down an outside shot. Jay Wright has told us that. But the interior is so important offensively for Villanova to get those shooters open.
Bridges, big time take to the hole.